Next one, phenotype. Next one is phenotype. So when you're talking about individual or any organism, or for that plant material, any organism based upon the genetical aspects, whatever you're observing outside, right? So if the leaf is like this, you will be observing like this, or you're observing leaf like this, right? So these are the appearance that you're able to see, right? So we call this as phenotype, right? The observable physical or physiological trait or characteristic of an organism which are influenced by its genotype and environment. That is what we call phenotype. That means, so first one, influenced by the genotype, we'll see. If the mother is tall and the father is short, right? So this is the genetical constituent of those individuals, but what you're able to see in the terms of height is called phenotype, right? This individual is tall and this individual is short, right? So what you're able to see physically is phenotype, and because of what genes they are appearing like this, if you are considering genes, then that is called genotype, right? Phenotype and genotype, right? If you consider me, right, my mother is tall and my father is short, so I got a tall gene and a short gene, but I appear tall even though there is a short gene which has come from my father, right? I appear tall, right? So this is the phenotype. And when you take the genotype, I have one dominant gene, one recessive gene, capital T, small t. One gene which is responsible for my height, one other gene which is responsible for the shortness. But because the tall gene is dominant, I appear tall, right? So this is genotype. And this is phenotype, appearance. The observable physical or physiological characteristic of an organism which is influenced by genotype is phenotype. And because of environment, you might have seen Chinese, they used to love shorter feet, right? Short feet is considered like desirable character, right? So what they used to do, they used to cover the feet so that the feet appears very short. So because of the environmental factors, it is changing. At the same time, the color, the tan, the color that that is appearing over the skin. So because of the environmental factors, you might appear dark because of the sunlight. So that color is phenotype, right? That is phenotype. The next one, genotype. Genotype is nothing but genetic makeup of an individual, right? Genetic makeup of an individual. How do you get? So your father has 46 chromosomes and mother has 46 chromosomes, and within that sperm gets 23 and egg gets 23, and they combine together. We call it fertilization, and finally you have again 46, right? And that fertilized zygote develops into baby, right? So whatever the genes that you're getting from the father as well as the mother, that is the genetic makeup. That means you have about 20,000 genes which are responsible for your characteristics. So all those genetic makeup is nothing but genotype, and those genes appear in two copies. That means every gene appears in two copies. One copy you're getting from father, and the other copy you're getting from mother, right? All the genes appear in two copies. One from the mother, one from the mother, one from the father, one from the mother. We call that characteristic as diploid. We call this characteristic as diploid. We have all the genes in two copies. We have all the genes in two copies. So that is what we call genotype. And because of those genes, we have physical characteristics. Because of those genes, we have physical characteristics. That physical appearance, we call it phenotype. That physical appearance is phenotype. Okay. And the person with A or AO genotype will have type A blood, right? Those with O genotype will have O blood group, right? You have two genes responsible. So that's why either it can be AO or AA. So that means the mother and father are both A. Here, the mother and father has different blood group, right? Genetically. So in that way, we have the genotype as well as phenotype. Okay.